How expensive is North Carolina? Can you afford to live here in North Carolina on a $100,000 a year salary? So I've done all the research, I've pulled all the data, so you don't have to, and we're going to talk about it in this video. What's up, homies? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike Corbett with Real Broker. So glad to see you guys coming back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hang out, chill a little bit, watch some content. If you like the content that I'm providing, hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of every time that I post a new video. I post a video every week, so keep coming back for more content when it comes to real estate here in North Carolina. So on the video, we're talking about, can you afford to live in North Carolina on a $100,000 a year salary? So let's break this down. So on a $100,000 gross income, you are already in that 10% bracket of income earners in the United States. Only 10% of all income earners in the United States make $100,000 or more per year. Here in North Carolina, making $100K, you're going to get hit with taxes at 26.9% on a $100,000 a year tax bracket. That's going to equal $26,859 that good old Uncle Sam's going to take out of your gross pay. So that's going to give you $73,141 divided by 12, $6,095 per month. You're moving to North Carolina, obviously, and you want to buy a house. Now, I do know that FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans have higher debt to income levels, but for the sake of context and for easy digestible numbers, we're just going to use the post-tax 25% rule that states you should not spend more than 25% of your monthly income on housing. So if you do $6,095 times 25%, you can afford a $1,523 payment for rentals or for a mortgage. I simply went into a Google mortgage calculator to figure out how much house I could afford on a $1,523 payment. This is what you come up with. You can buy a house for $231,800 with putting down 20%, which would equal $46,360, doing a 30-year fixed rate at 6.84%. Now, I just went into today's rates on Google, and this is where it came up to. So by the time you see this video, these rates may have changed. So please make sure you contact a mortgage broker to get the going rates by the time you see this video. How many houses are currently on the market for that price point? I went into Zillow, typed in North Carolina. I put in my filters from $0 as a minimum to a maximum of $231,800, and over 21,000 active listings popped up. Location is key when it comes to real estate, so you might not be able to buy the same type of house in Raleigh for $231 or Charlotte for $231, so you might have to look at more rural areas to find places like that, like Cleveland County, Gaston County, or even Montgomery County, just to give you some prime examples. We've got our mortgage payment at $1,523 less our monthly income of $6,095. We also need to take account for a savings account. So a good rule of thumb is 20% of your monthly income needs to go into savings. So let's go ahead and do that too. So 20% times $6,095 equals $1,219 per month going into your savings account. We have a $1,523 mortgage payment and a $1,219 paying ourselves, leaves us a sub balance of $3,353. Now let's talk about food. How much does food cost here in North Carolina? Now we're talking about groceries. The information that I got about grocery costs in North Carolina did come from livingwage.mit.edu. Now they give you a whole different bunch of scenarios in this website, but I'm going to give you a real life scenario. I am a single father of 2 small children under the age of 8. So my monthly average cost is $618. Now remember, this does not include going out. It doesn't include going to get Happy Meals from McDonald's. Sorry, kids. So keep that in mind. Now, also too, wherever you go, grocery shop is going to play a big factor too. So if you go to places like Whole Foods or Harris Teeter, it's going to be a little bit more expensive than maybe going to like Costco where you can buy in bulk, or going to Aldi, which is a discount grocery store. So let's take our food costs out now of our remaining budget. So we're at $3,353 less $618 for our groceries, brings us a subtotal of $2,735. Next, we have utilities. Now, the national average for utility cost is $240 per month. Now that is classified as gas, electricity, and water. Now, North Carolina, since we are a coastal state, these average utility costs will change depending on the location that you choose to live in. Like, for example, your coastal cities won't have as high energy bill in the winter months as in Asheville, and then vice versa. Now, I'm going to use Charlotte since that's the closest metropolitan city to my location here in Kings Mountain. So let's take that off of our balance of $2,735 minus $157.57 equals $2,577.43. Now, these basic utilities, they do not include cell phone or internet. So those things are essential. So let's add those in. Now, the funny thing was I was unable to find the actual cell phone bill, like the average cell phone bill in North Carolina. So I had to use the national average, which I think that works just fine, which is $114. And then the internet that I found was $60 a month. Now, I know that will change based on the type of internet that you do have and the company that you have, but this is just a national average when it comes to internet cost at $60 a month. Let's take that off of our remaining balance of $2,577.43 minus $174 equals $24.03.43. All right, we're okay, we're doing good. So our next cost that we have is our transportation average. Now, livingwage.mit.edu states that the average North Carolina resident spends $5,113 per year on transportation. So now we're doing this on a monthly, so let's divide that by 12, $426.08 per month. Now, this is a variable number because if you live in like a metropolitan city like Charlotte, Raleigh, that has public transportation, you're not going to be spending this much money per month on transportation. So if you are one of those people that rely solely on public transportation, your average monthly cost is $88 here in North Carolina for public transportation. Now, that's a savings of over $4,000, so choose wisely which one that you want to do. Now, let's take that off our balance. Where are we at? 2403.43 minus 426.08 equals $1,977.35. All right, okay, bills, bills, bills. Now, we do have one more cost, which is another essential cost, which is your medical insurance. So yes, medical insurance is an essential cost. These plans will change dramatically based on the number of people you have in the plan, if it's just you and the kids, or if you have pre-existing medical conditions. So this will definitely change, but this is just a good average to kind of give you some more context in this price point. North Carolina average for health insurance is $227 per month. Let's take that off our balance of $1,977.35 equals $1,750.35 after paying all of your essential bills. This is what you have left over. So to go back to the very first question, can you afford to live in North Carolina on a $100,000 a year salary? And the answer is, it depends. Depends on the location where you choose, because obviously $100,000 won't go as far in Charlotte or Raleigh like it will in Cleveland County, Gaston County, or somewhere like Montgomery County. So it all depends on your location. But for simple argument's sake, yes, you can live in North Carolina and afford to live in North Carolina on a $100,000 a year salary with having $1,700 plus in leftover money to spend on yourself. All right, homies, we are done. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was actually really cool for me to actually do and make. Learning all this information, this was really cool. I got a lot of perspective by doing this. So I'm glad I was able to do the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, again, remember, if you're thinking about moving to North Carolina, I would love to be your agent to help you in that process. Or if you're looking to move within North Carolina, give me a call. Here's my cell phone. Here's my email. Send me a text, send me an email, and let me know that you got this from YouTube. This is why I do what I do. I love making content. I love connecting with people that find me on social media platforms. So remember, If you haven't already done so, hit that like, subscribe, hit the bell to keep up to date on all things real estate related here in North Carolina. So until next week, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.